stripping a guest elder of their title requires at least half of the attending emperors to agree. Therefore, on this proposal, abstaining is essentially equivalent to disagreeing. Emperor Yan stared at Emperor Fu. He had always valued Emperor Fu. They were among the earliest emperors of the flame-wind ancient country, with Emperor Yan being the first and Emperor Fu the second. The earliest emperors had always been quite united. But then Emperor Fu had forsaken the primordial bloodline to choose reincarnation, and afterward, he became even more formidable. Using formations for body refinement, without much reliance on external forces, he had cultivated to become an ultimate realm life form, which shocked the entire land of origin. Emperor Yan could also deduce that Emperor Fu was likely the next Emperor Qing. Even if he couldn't break through this reincarnation era, he would be able to do so after leaving the source world and given more extended time. Emperor Fu's potential was much greater than that of their trio of emperors, which is why he had always been on good terms with Emperor Fu. Who would have thought that, over such a trivial matter today, Emperor Fu would actually stand on the opposite side? Emperor Yan, Emperor Fu said, Luo He has been a godly king for just over 2 centuries. To strip him of his guest official status after 2 centuries of not accepting tasks, if word got out, it would reflect poorly on us. After all, the right to refuse tasks was determined by the ancestor. Emperor Yan looked at Emperor Fu. Emperor Fu spoke gently, but his words were impossible to persuade otherwise. Forget it. Emperor Yan disappeared immediately, retreating and leaving. With his departure, Emperor Shi and Emperor Zhuan also left. To think they still behaved as if the flame-wind ancient country was still the time when he was emperor. Emperor Cotton scoffed, still wanting to do as they please. Soon, one by one, the emperors began to leave as well. Emperor Chu, Emperor Fu called out, and quickly only Emperor Fu and Emperor Chu were left in the vast expanse. Emperor Fu, thank you for this time, Emperor Chu said with a smile. Emperor Fu's vote was the last. If he had chosen to agree, then, guest official Luo, he would have been stripped of his title. So, his final vote was very important. Emperor Fu smiled and said, in this matter, Luo He is truly not at fault. I've also seen the task that Emperor Yan and the others had assigned to Luo He to split into 192 avatars to watch over the primordial bloodline beast eggs for 3 millennia. For an average second realm godly king, 3 millennia is indeed not long. But for Luo He, who reached the second realm as a godly king in just over 2 centuries, now is the time when his cultivation is advancing by leaps and bounds, to have him delay 3 millennia of cultivation. Anyone would refuse, yes. Luo He is at a critical juncture in his cultivation. If he were stuck at a bottleneck for countless millennia, unable to advance an inch. Assigning him this task then would be of no consequence, Emperor Qin nodded, but at this moment, it really isn't suitable for him to take it on. However, since becoming a godly king, Luo He indeed has undertaken on another task. Emperor Fu said, I think if we get him to quickly take on a task, Emperor Yan and the others will have no grounds to complain. Accepting a task is also fine. Emperor Qin nodded, but it must not affect Luo. His cultivation. I have a task here, see what you think. Emperor Fu immediately sent a task to Emperor Chu to garrison the entrance to the Heavenly Pillar Realm, the first treasure land, for 1,000 millennia. Emperor Chu looked up, his eyes lighting up. Good, good, very good. Emperor Fu laughed. Although garrisoning the entrance requires the creation of 36 avatars, it does not require the expenditure of heart force, only needing to engage in battle if enemies invade. And the chances of battle over that 1,000 millennia are slim. I have no objections. Emperor Chu smiled and nodded. Quite good. Such a task was the kind that Keqing God Kings would scramble for. Firstly, it is minimal strain on the heart force, not tiring in the slightest. Secondly, it also provides an opportunity to explore some areas of the Heavenly Pillar Realm, the first treasure land. Then I will send this task to Luo He, Emperor Fu nodded. Very soon, Emperor Chu bid farewell to Emperor Fu with a laugh, evidently in a very good mood. Only Emperor Fu was left in the vast and boundless space. Luo He ... double quotes. Standing there, Emperor Fu watched as an immense formation rose within the vast and boundless space. The formation's operation naturally revealing many secrets of the land of origin, including the nodes related to Luo He, which were rather conspicuous. From the primordial cosmos through the cycle of reincarnation to the land of origin, he arrived as an eternal true god. Within a century, he became a godly king, and in another 2 centuries, he reached the second realm of a godly king. Furthermore, he is favored by supreme rules. Such potential, once he leaves the land of origin, should become my fellow traveler, thought Emperor Fu. In terms of deductions on the secrets of the land of origin, Emperor Fu was ranked first. Although the Wine City Empress, the Earth God King, the Mother River Master, the mysterious presence in the Shadow Sky Realm, and the Fire Ancestor could all fight above their levels, comparable to emperors, they were unable to cultivate an ultimate realm life form. Emperor Fu, without consuming too many precious treasures and solely through formation body refinement, had reached the status of an ultimate realm life form. In terms of accumulation, in this era, he was the one most likely to reach the ultimate realm after Emperor Qing and the Lord of 10,000 Realms. According to the ancestor, after leaving the land of origin, one faces countless dangers and surviving is difficult. Emperor Fu considered Emperor Yan's temperament and their strength potential are not suitable to be fellow travelers. Luo, he might become my fellow traveler, and I may even need his help. Within the land of origin, few could garner Emperor Fu's regard, and Luo, he was one of them. Haiyang City. This task. Luo Feng looked over the task to garrison the entrance to the Heavenly Pillar Realm, which required a millennium and offered only 10 million merit points. Still, he was shocked. How did such an excellent task fall into my hands? These types of tasks were coveted by guest elder godly kings. Haiyang City, the premier treasure land of the land of origin. The 2 ancient countries sealed off the entrances here at all costs. Other forces simply couldn't sneak in. The only way to get in was to force their way through. Luo Feng was aware of this. The guardian of the Shadow Sky Realm is bound to have emperors and monarchs guarding it. The Flame-Wind Ancient Country would arrange for an emperor while the Thunder Ancient Country would assign a monarch. These were the core strength of the defense. Luo Feng. Mentor Emperor Chu sent a message. Did you receive the task? Yes, Master. How did such a good task fall into my hands? Luo Feng inquired. It was given to you by Di Fu, Emperor Chu said. This time Di Yan and the others planned to strip you of your guest elder status. At that time, Di Yan, Di Shi, Di Wu, Di Yuan, and Di Con, 5 emperors agreed. If there were a 6th emperor to agree, you would have been stripped of your guest elder status. Luo Feng understood. So, in addition to Di Yan's core group, there were Di Yuan and Di Wu. Di Fu also arranged this task for you. I will send you a Shadow Sky Realm map intelligence. Seize the opportunity well. Emperor Chu promptly sent a map intelligence. Good. I will head to the Heavenly Pillar Realm now. After confirming with his master, Luo Feng naturally chose to accept the task. The moment a task was taken was the moment of departure. Whoosh! A black-clad avatar of Luo Feng quietly left Haiyang City, heading to the entrance of the Heavenly Pillar Realm. There were a total of 36 entrances to the Heavenly Pillar Realm. Luo Feng arrived at the nearest one, which was located in a wide expanse of wilderness in midair. With Luo Feng's realm, he could sense a vast expanse of twisting void here. Swoosh tilde 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 Luo Feng voluntarily flew into it. As he entered, endless golden light enveloped a vast area. Luo Feng immediately saw a white skeletal figure sitting cross-legged in the distance. This skeletal figure, white and smooth as if made of ivory, had a pair of normal eyes in its sockets calmly looking towards Luo Feng. Luo, he godly king. The skeletal figure stood up, smiling. My duty period has ended, and I wondered who would come to take over. Turns out it's the newly promoted second realm, Luo, he godly king. Seems that the ruling emperor holds Luo, he godly king in high regard. Nurturing 190 to primordial bloodline beast eggs has always been the responsibility of Emperor Zhuan, so she was the one to issue the task. As for the Heavenly Pillar Realm garrison task, as the first treasure land, only the ruling emperor had the authority to issue this task. It's also luck, Luo Feng said with a smile. Follow me first to pay homage to Emperor Zhuan, said the skeletal figure. Guarding the Heavenly Pillar Realm is mainly Emperor Zhuan's responsibility. We are merely assisting the emperor. Luo Feng nodded. Thank you, God King Bai Feng. God King Bai Feng, one of the guest elder godly kings of the Flame-Wind Ancient Country, was a second realm of the Great Tao of Life godly king, and had a life and death friendship with Emperor Zhuan. Push! God King Bai Feng manifested an avatar to accompany Luo Feng further inside. The entrance's formation was a combination of those from the Flame-Wind Ancient Country and the Thunder Ancient Country. Besides God King Baifeng, there was also a Thunder Ancient Country's guest elder godly king guarding there, a figure with water blue long hair. The heavenly pillar, Luo Feng remarked, looking at a towering column. The column's height was immeasurable. There are 36 heavenly pillars, each at one of the 36 entrances. God King Baifeng explained. They uphold the entire heavenly pillar realm, and each column has its own chances for fortune. When you guard the realm, you can explore them. Luo Feng nodded. He could send 36 avatars to guard the entrances and could divide a few more to explore the heavenly pillar realm. We can only explore the outer perimeter of the heavenly pillar realm. God King Baifeng said, the inner areas of the realm are exclusive to the 2 imperial clans. I understand, Luo Feng acknowledged. He knew this after receiving information from his master Emperor Chu. The heavenly pillar realm was not like any ordinary treasure land. This was where the ancestor of the universe left his most crucial treasure sites, and the 2 ancient countries spared no expense to monopolize this place. The heavenly pillar. Luo Feng looked from afar, feeling the overwhelming pressure coming from the pillars, which was greater than the pressure from a complete Great Tao. Moving deeper from the entrance, passing through to large entrance formations, they flew for a long while before arriving at the inner area of the heavenly pillar realm. There was a formation barrier around the edge of the inner area. Emperor, God King Baifeng respectfully saluted, and a figure emerged from the formation, a figure with a terrifying might. Clad in a black robe with golden secret patterns, his gaze cold. Luo he pays his respects to the Emperor, Luo Feng said, knowing the other party was Emperor Zhuan and also the past life teacher of Emperor Guisu. From his conversations with Emperor Guisu, Luo he knew the Emperor was very grateful to his teacher. Imperial rules. Emperor Zhuan addressed Luo Feng. You are responsible for guarding the entrance and may explore the peripheral regions, but you are forbidden to enter the inner area of the heavenly pillar realm. Yes, Luo Feng replied. While guarding the entrance, in case of invaders, cooperate with the formation to resist at full strength. I will arrive as quickly as possible, Emperor Zhuan instructed coldly. Yes, Luo Feng responded again. Go, Emperor Zhuan said, then turned and went back into the inner formation area. Luo Feng felt a silent appreciation. Among the emperors who practiced primordial bloodline cultivation, Emperor Zhuan was considered to have a good temper, merely being extremely proud and caring about honor and hierarchy. But precisely because of his pride, he upheld his dignity in his actions.